Howdy folks, and welcome to episode 12 of Derpcraft. Thank you so much for coming along on another episode here. As you can tell, we've made some changes to the storage system, and you can hear them probably before you even saw them. We have replaced all of the weird redstone comparator contraptions underneath with two simple hopper mine carts. So much less redstone, much less work, much less technology, more minecarts, and actually this is very reliable now. So we don't have to worry about weird redstone glitches because of the server. We don't have to worry about like trying to troubleshoot and figure out why things aren't going into the hoppers correctly. Now it's just hoppers and a minecart, and that's it. And it works great, and it looks better too. So I like the sandstone look better than all of the frickin' trapdoors that I had before. So, but that is what we did off camera. On camera today, I decided it is time that we need, if we can get out the doors of our base, talk about something that needs to be redstone. There you go. We need to make some more improvements. As you've noticed, we've also gotten rid of the old house. I have replaced the old house with the new house, which is actually a micro build, or a tiny house, that I really like the design of, and I have built this, and I may actually feature this on another micro homes video if I do another one of 5 more micro homes that you could have in Minecraft. So we got the sea lantern light above there. We've got weighted pressure plates so that you don't have to worry about the doors automatically closing on you. We've got all of our normal stuff in here. We've got our clock on the wall. We've got our framed sword. We've got our bed. We've got our ender chest. We've got our furnace. We've got a table, which is also our crafting table. Storage up there. End rods lighting the whole place up, and a nice painting. So this is a very minimalistic, nouveau avant-garde tiny house for all of you who like a tiny house but want to feel pretentious. We have this tiny house here, and I really like the stained glass windows here. This was nice. Opens it up quite a bit. So I like this. I like this build a lot. I just saw this when I was searching for tiny homes, and I was like, I want to build this one. And it came out really well, I think. So we replaced our main house with that. But the main house still has a little bit left because we now have a fountain, which I need to put a bottom on here. We now have a fountain in the middle of our pond. But notice we still have the tube that goes down into the basement there. So if I ever want to do something with that, I can. I can just go in there and go downstairs. I haven't done anything with the downstairs. And we have sea pickles. Yay, sea pickles. I haven't done anything with the downstairs yet. I just kept it as is, just knocked out all the stuff that's down there, so it's kind of bare at the moment. But we've got a nice little, like, you know, hidey hole escape place to run off to if we need a panic room. So we got rid of the old house. Barry's house is still there. I'm keeping Barry's house because Barry needs his house. I mean, you can't have a house without Barry in it. Barry... Barry? Barry? Oh no. Barry's gone! Barry ran away! How? We gotta find Barry. We've got to find Barry. We've got to find Barry! I don't know what to do without Barry! Why did you leave me, Barry? What did I do? I swear I told you that would be the last time I ever did that. I only saw that iron golem once. I swear. We have a new mission. We have to find Barry. I don't know where he went. I don't know how he could have escaped. Not like I'm keeping him prisoner or anything, but that's beside the point. We have to find him. We have to. We need to put out. You know what we need to do? We need to go rent a billboard in Spawn, and get a picture of Barry and put him up and see if anyone's seen him. So we're gonna go do that first, and then we'll get to what I wanted to do this episode, which is we need to automate everything because this little patch of Netherwart out here, you got automated farms for absolutely everything except this patch of Netherwart and trees. So we are going to make 2 different automation machines this episode. We're going to do an automated nether farm and we're going to do an automated tree machine. But we have to find Barry first. So let's go take care of that before we do anything, because Barry's my only friend in the entire world. Okay, that's not true, but he's been with me since the beginning. We have to find him. Before we can do any of that, before we can find poor Barry, before we can automate everything else here, we have a mission. And our mission is the destruction of the Wither. Yes, we finally got our third Wither Skeleton Skull. We've got our Soul Sand. I am prepared. I've been wanting to do this for a couple episodes now. We have a Potion of Strength we're going to down. We've got 3 Instant Health 2 potions. I've got my Smite Sword. We're going to go dig around at Bedrock, and we're going to release the Wither. So, let's see what happens. Alright, we've dug down to Bedrock. I've got a quick escape to get up there, to get away from this damn thing, as soon as it shows up and blows everything up as much as it can. Although with mob griefing off, I don't know if it'll blow things up, but I don't know, I'm not taking any chances. Let's chug our strength potion. And there we go. What'd I do wrong? Let's try this again. Here we go. Oh god, run. Run, run. Get. Yep, I knew that was coming. Alright, where you at? Oh, here he comes, here he comes, here he comes. Smite Sword, don't fail me now. Can you not get up? Instant health, instant health. Oh god run, oh god run. Well, I've done a fair amount of damage to him, except he's done a fair amount of damage to me too. Where's my bow? Missed. Missed again. Ow, didn't miss that time. This may be a little tougher than I thought it was going to be. Come on, I'd really like to stop dying now, thank you. Oh, this is going to take forever. Alright, I think it's time to run in. Hi! Hello! Hello? Smite Sword, go! Come on, come on, got him! Yes! Yes! Heal. Heal. All the healing, please. Yes! We got it! We got the Nether Star! We can make a thing! Woohoo! Hooray for us! A thing, yes, that's the technical term for it. A beacon. There we go. We can make a beacon! That was awesome! I've never done that solo before. And back to the safety bar base in our newly constructed enchanting area in the very bottom of it here. And I actually have the potion brewing station upstairs too. I can show you in a minute. We can look at our Nether Star. What did we need for this? Just glass and obsidian, right? Did I get 1, 2, 3, 4? Oh, I need one more glass. Oops. Let's go get one more glass from here. There we go. So we need 5 glass, 1 Nether Star, 3 obsidian, and that will get us our beacon. Awesome. We has a beacon. And we're going to have haste all over the place. It's going to be amazing. Woohoo! Alright. I feel better. Now, back to the case of the missing snowman. You could say that he just... Oh, and there's my... Yes, here's my brewing chocolate bar. Back to the case of the missing snowman. You could say that he just melted away. Yeah! Okay, that's enough of that. Let's go get a billboard. There we go. I'm certain that this will get the kind of attention we need to be able to find poor Barry. I don't know what to do. I'm beside myself. I really am. Barry, come back to me, buddy. I swear. I'll never see that amazing Iron Golem again. It's over between us. Just come back to me. Alright, that's enough feeling sorry for myself, I guess. We have some things we gotta do. We're gonna be starting on the automation portion of this in just a bit here, but first, we are going to be featuring another harmonizer here in this episode, and it's going to be the Comic Ghost, who has a very interesting build at his Mushroom Island base that is part house and part Scourge of the Seas. So we're going to go check that out and take a look at him. So let's go visit Comic Ghost. So Comic Ghost's base is a completely different style and feel from the other bases and builds we saw from Evelina, Bodu, Futu, and Meloria in our last episode. The centerpiece of the base is a pirate ship done in oak sitting in the harbor of his Mushroom Tortuga Island, surrounded by the rest of his structures. Mushroom biomes in general are really interesting, and he's made this feel a lot like a bunch of pirates happened upon the place and just set up shop, to the point that I half expected to see Captain Barbossa and Jack Sparrow wandering around. The ship itself is a fairly standard 1800s galleon design, but the little artistic touches with the sails and armor stands are a neat touch I really liked. So often it's the details and designs like this that make or break the build and your immersion in the world being created, and Comic's done a great job with little decorative touches that add to the authenticity. The captain's quarters look authentic and realistic, and rather than just a pirate flag, Comic announces his intentions to the world as the entire sail is the Jolly Roger. Yar, all Minecrafters feel that chill in their bones when they be sighting the SS Comic will be bearing down on them from the port quarter. Heave to and prepare to be boarded, you scurvy knaves! Below decks are more armor stands, and most importantly, working cannons! Sadly, since the land claims we use on MC Harmony preclude you from interacting with player structures or chests, I wasn't able to loft a ton of lead, or in this case fire charges, out into the ocean. However, I have been assured by Comic the cannons do function quite well, so anyone planning on paying him a visit, ye be warned. Comic has even gone so far as to provide a crow's nest for his lookout, who seems a bit off. He doesn't look all that piratey, but there's a reason for this that we'll get into later. The crow's nest does provide for great lines of sight to find his next victim, I mean visitor, though, as well as giving him a great view of the settlement proper. In the settlement itself, Comic and his merry band of swashbucklers have established some basics like a mushroom pen and an automated chicken farm. He has also fashioned his dwellings in the settlement from oak and dark oak mainly, with cobblestone highlights. These give the overall feel of a bunch of stranded pirates doing their best to recreate something approximating the kind of places they must have lived in before turning to a life of crime on the high seas. The interior is simple but not dull, as he's used the same building tricks and add depth we saw in Bodu's mansion. Rather than automate his farms, Comic has chosen to keep them manual for now, which I actually 100% agree with from the headcanon perspective of stranded pirates trying to eke out a living on this mushroom-covered poisoned island. I especially like how all the signs are misspelled. Well, they are pirates after all. How many of them could have been literate? Luckily, they seem to have been fairly enterprising in their coastal raids, as they have all the basic staples of Minecraft at their disposal. Carrots, potatoes, wheat, melons, pumpkins, sugarcane. They may not be living large on the sea anymore, but they won't starve at least. I guess that's something. But then, inside his house, we find out the true nature of the island. It's a FNAF sanctuary! Yes, these port pirates have landed on an island teeming with all the terrifying creatures from Five Nights at Freddy's. Fortunately, it seems like there's been some kind of truce they've come to, as we don't see slaughtered pirates or dismantled animatronic rabbits littering the floor. Although there are a lot of heads randomly lying about in his workroom and storage area that makes me wonder precisely how friendly the natives or pirates really are. And of course, since this island was overrun by FNAF characters, they have imported the necessary materials to build giant statues of themselves. Or maybe their gods. Or perhaps the aliens came down and helped them build these monuments and taught them how to self-repair and murder humans. Okay, someone call Eric Van Daniken. I think I've got an idea for his next book. These statues are very true to the original FNAF design, are the piece de resistance of Comic's base. Well, I do hope you enjoyed that tour of Comic's base. I really like the the armor stands and the statues make that build. It's, I mean, the buildings are nice, and the ship's actually a pretty cool design, but the fact that he's got the FNAF stuff everywhere is just fantastic. So I was pleased to have him on here, and we'll be looking at someone else probably in the next episode. So, but for right now, we need to get back to what we were doing. As you noticed off camera here, I actually have made a slight change over here. We've actually done our first automation project for the episode, which is the Netherwart farm. There we go. I knew I could spit that out sooner or later. This is actually a design from Doc M. I'll link down in the description. He doesn't have the front part on here, and he actually made this an AFK farm, because the problem is it's only semi-automated. So once all of this grows, the pistons will fire down and smash them and release all of the netherwart, and then you go down and collect it from this down here. He's got it set up so that it's a AFK system, so that you basically sit in a minecart and just go back and forth. You pick up the stuff, come back, replant, so on and so forth. I've got it set up as a more automated system, although you still have to manually replant. There's really no way to automatically replant netherwart, unfortunately. So it's, I like it. It is in keeping with everything else that I've got as far as how the automation looks around the base. And then one thing I forgot of, I need to fix that, like, soon. That's just ugly. I need to put wood up there or something. Another thing I noted that I did that I wanted to get rid of is I was tired of harvesting melons like a scrub. So we've made a very small melon farm next to our pumpkin farm over here. It's the exact same design. And it is half the size of the pumpkin farm, because I do not need as many melons as I'm getting pumpkins. Like, this thing, if I leave it run for an hour, I'll have 5 stacks of pumpkins, and I don't need that many pumpkins. I just don't. So, or that many melons, I should say. And this one hasn't grown yet. We should probably, you know what? It'll grow on its own. I've got plenty of melons, because you only really need melons for either trading with villagers, which I haven't found any villager that will want them, or you need them to make glistering melon to make health potions. And that's it. Those are really the only 2 uses for melon that I have in the game. I mean, you can use them as food, I suppose, but they don't give you much. They do not give you much as far as saturation goes, or I think that's saturation, yeah. It only gives you like 1 shank per melon, so it's not worth it, and it doesn't last very long. So why would I do that when I have pumpkin pie or steak or pork chops or anything, really? So baked potatoes even are better. So those are the 2 automation projects that I've done here. Now we do have a big one that's the 3rd, which is going to be the automatic tree farm, and I'm just trying to figure out where it should go. I'm thinking maybe here, because our sea turtles all died, which made me kind of sad. There's something on the server that's actually like mob hunting me, because Joffrey disappeared, and then the sea turtles all vanished, and now Barry's gone. Barry, oh, hey, get over it. Oh, sorry. Think of something happy. Puppy dogs. There we go. I think there's a mob hunter out there somewhere, like a serial killer mob hunter, or someone is just stalking me. I'm not sure which. I really don't know. Is someone behind me? I'm thinking here would be good for the tree farm, since we've got our industrial concrete machine over here. So let's put our tree farm down over here. So now we've just got to build the thing, and we're going to be using a design from Mumbo Jumbo, and I'm hoping that it actually works out, because I need a whole bunch of sticky pistons and a whole bunch of redstone and a whole bunch of technological aptitude I really don't have. So let's get started building it. So I decided to go with a little bit different design than Mumbo's. I went with Avomance's design, which I'll leave a link to down in the comments below. So as you can see, we've got bone mealing trees. They're being pushed along here. I've got this one really short tree, though. I don't know what happened there, but I don't know. I guess it'll chop down just as easily as anything else. Wait, it's running away. Why is the tree running away? Come back, tree. No. Come here. You cannot escape. I worked hard on this thing. Come here. All right, let's continue. So yeah, this is a fantastic little design. Just takes, and the thing is, it takes a minimum of redstone, so you need some redstone dust, 1 comparator, a bunch of repeaters, pistons, and like 4 observers. It's really a slick design. Nice. There we go. So yeah, so you see, you put the crees there, they get bone mealed. Sooner or later, they go whoop, back in the system. I need to put more bone meal in, probably. And then when it gets to the end, we'll actually see how the rest of this works. Let me get rid of this torch. Put these down so that creepers wouldn't spawn in my face. But yeah, when it gets to the end, it'll actually push them all sideways. We'll see that in just a second. And there we go. So as they get to the end, that pushes them out. So then you got room for more, and it just keeps pushing them and pushing them and pushing them. And then you just take your super duper whoop-de efficiency 4 or 5 axe and go through all of this, and you've got a ton of wood. Let's turn that off. And that's it. That's the whole machine. It's really slick. I really like it. So let's get all of our wood. That way our leaves will rot. We can get some saplings out of this. I'm almost considering putting a hopper and chest underneath the leaves so I can just collect saplings without having to stand here too. But yeah, it's a slick little system. I like it. I like it a lot. Ooh, that goes through bone meal fast. All right, we'll have to go get some more bone meal, and I'll build a structure around this just so it's not this ugly redstone contraption here. So there's actually like a building around it, because right now it's just kind of out there and ugly. Bleh. Bleh. But that's okay. We will figure it out. Oh, let me go get my shulker box. Part of my wall appears to have popped off. Huh. Well, let's get rid of that. Okay, here we go. And oh, it's running away again. I tell you, I lose more walls that way. Comic's having way too much fun trying to camouflage himself at my base. Ah, I've been hit by snowballs. God help me. Whatever shall I do? I think I shall just pick up my stuff. But unfortunately, that is all we have time for today. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Oh, I miss Barry. I miss him so much. I love his little house. I wish he'd come back to it. And his painting. He made that himself, you know. He watched too many Bob Ross episodes, so he painted that happy little creeper. But anyway, I'm okay. I'm okay. I appreciate you coming by tonight. Have a fantastic New Year's, by the way. It is New Year's Eve as I am posting this. I do hope that you have a fantastic New Year. I hope you have a safe New Year. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Please leave a like on your way out if you could. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so as well. I put out Minecraft content about 3 to 5 days a week. I do play other games, but I'm kind of in a Minecraft mood right now, and we're doing this series, so this is what I'm doing at the moment, but I will do other games as well. I enjoy AAA games, I enjoy indie games, I enjoy open world and sandbox games. Pretty much any type of game that is fun, I'll play at least once. So definitely subscribe if you enjoyed the content. And also comment down below as far as what do you think we should automate in our base next. I'm thinking mushroom farm. There appears to be someone behind us. I'm thinking mushroom farm because those are actually very simple as well and kind of fun to make. And I do have the mycelium, and I can go find the podzol pretty easily too. So if it comes down to it, I can just use podzol instead of mycelium so it doesn't spread anywhere. But comment down below what we should automate next. And let me know what you want to see in future episodes for this as well. If you want me to go over anything specific, or if you just are enjoying the tours of different people's bases and seeing all the weird things that I'm creating here. So make sure you go out tonight, play some games, have some fun, have a fantastic New Year, and I'll see you in 2019. Thanks, folks. Have a good night.